Hey, welcome back to Homegrown Country Homestead. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's staying warm. It's been cold down here in Mississippi. We've been getting down in lower teens and even single digits some nights with the wind chills, say around 0 degree, and that's pretty cold for us. You know, all this cold weather kind of got me thinking about water supply. We've had a lot of people around here, you know, the water pipes, the water freezing and pipes breaking, and got me thinking what people do, you know, when they lose their source of water. I'd like to share a few things we've done in preparation, you know, when them times, you know, come whenever we may lose our water supply. Luckily, we haven't had no kind of pipes to freeze up anything, and I'm gonna tell you, you know, being on a community well system, you know, you kind of dependent on the water supply from the community well, and sometimes, you know, it puts you into a position where you feel a little vulnerable because, you know, you're not completely in control of your water supply. So that's what, you know, got me thinking, you know, a couple years ago, you know, what we could do to kind of prepare, you know, in case something ever happened. You know, it wouldn't be long term, it'd just be something we could do short term, you know, kind of take care of water supply needs. You know, in the long run, I would like to get a well drilled. That costs a lot of money, so we'll have to look at that project on down the road, a little bit further on down the road there. But y'all stay with me here, and I'll get back with you there and tell you about what we did to prepare in case we lost our water supply. Hey, welcome back to Homegrown Country Homestead. How y'all doing? I'm out here standing at my well right here that I drilled probably about 1.5 years ago, and I want to tell you about that. This well here it's got 2-inch casing, and this is a handmade pump right here. I made some conduit and some 1-inch PVC pipe, and this is right here. This is the attachment right here that I used as far as hooking to the top of my pipe as I was drilling, and I hooked me a spigot to this end right here, and I hooked a water hose to it. This is something that you can go online and actually do some research on it and read about it. But I was going to tell you what kind of problems I ran into doing this, and maybe give you some information about it. The reason I came up with this was I was wanting to try to drill my own well. Try to save money because, you know, it costs a good bit of money to have a well drilled. The problem is I didn't do my research and find out how far you have to go down before you hit water in the area that I live in. Well, I later found out that's 200 feet deep at least. So with this system here, you're not going to go 200 feet deep, more likely. I mean, that's going to be unlikely. I went down 80 feet, and I hit some rock or some shale down in there, and I couldn't get past it. But I will say, if you live in an area that have sand or mostly sandy type soil, no rocks in it, you should be able to go down, you know, no problem at all with this type design. And another thing is, it depends, you know, how far the water level is below the ground there where you live. Here, like I say, I have some water from this well. It's not meant for drinking because, like I said, I haven't had it tested, and I can't get I can't get no 3 gallons or 4 gallons a minute flow. It's just mainly, you know, it's good enough to say water with, and also to say if you need water animals or something. But I wanted to tell you about this is one way that we attempted to have a second source of water here on our homestead. And like I say, this be something that you might be interested in researching yourself, because I think it's a easy way, especially if you have sandy soil and the water level is not that far below the ground there. Be an easy way for you to have a second source of water. Here we have a lot of clay in our soil, so it was pretty tough sometimes getting through it. Sometimes I couldn't go no further than a foot an hour doing this. So like I say, it took me a while to go 80 feet. And but it's something that, you know, is a learning experience for me, and I'm glad I did it. And like I say, this might be handy, you know, for somebody that lives in an area, and just do your research before you start to find out, you know, where's your water table, and make sure if you do hit water, make sure you have that water tested before you drink that water, or say give it to your animals. Mainly what I use this water for is just basically say watering some plants and stuff like that, because I have not had it tested yet. But I thought I'd show y'all what I did here, and it might give you an idea if you never, you know, seen or heard about drilling a well with a PVC pipe. Might give you an idea what you can do there. All right, and I'll show you something else in a minute. Something else we did also. All right, we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. I'm here in my shop, and I'm going to show y'all something else we came up with to have a second source of water in case our water supply ever went down. Right here we have two 55-gallon drums and a 15-gallon drum, and we filled these drums up with water, and we treated the water so in case we ever lost a water supply, you know, we could drink this water, or we could use this water, say, for washing dishes or something like that. You never know whenever, say we're on community water, you never know whenever a water pipe may break, or say if the water freezes up in our house, we would have a means of having at least some drinking water for a little while until we could get the problem fixed, or the water company getting the line fixed on the community well system. So it's always good to have a backup plan just in case something happens. And I'll show you something else we did also. Hey, welcome back. I've got one last thing I want to show you here, how we prepare on Homestead, you know, in case we ever lose our water source. This here is just 1 gallon fruit jugs that we use. What we do, we just, after kids get through drinking the juice, we clean them out real good and fill them up with water. I'm going to say we probably got 50 gallons of water stored up like this. It's just a cheap way of, you know, storing extra water up in case you need, you know, wash dishes or something like that should your water go down. It's always good to have a backup plan on the homestead, you know, especially a water source. So I just thought I'd give y'all a couple ideas what we do on our homestead, you know, to prepare for them instances where we need extra water. I know it's cold right now all across the United States, so hope everybody stays warm. And as always, y'all have a blessed day.